Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to do panel lining using the wash technique that I mentioned in my first video. Here I have the Gustav model. I think it's like the Hasbro one from when I was a kid. I cleaned it off and I saw that these palettes attached to it had some really nice lines that could be filled in, so here I have some that are already done in drawing and I'm going to show you how to fill them in yourself. First you're going to need some dark paint. Black, dark brown, whatever you want really. Mix it with the same brand of thinner. 1 parts paint to about 2 parts thinner. You can kind of experiment until it's a tea or coffee-like consistency. It needs to be thin enough to flow down the lines without globbing up, and thick enough so that it actually dries with some darkness, some color. All you have to do is just dip it in there once you get a nice mixture. This I have pre-mixed. I kind of keep it in its own bottle. Take that little paintbrush I mentioned before, and all you do is just, let's see here. Sorry, it's hard to do this with one hand on each thing. And you just, whoops, there we go. Fill it right on in. Don't be afraid of it. The paint is definitely more afraid of you than you are of it. The most important thing is to just get a consistent line going around the whole thing, so that it's the same consistency when it dries and you don't have any little like patchy areas. And you can go nuts. You don't have to just fill in lines. You can fill in little areas like this. Don't worry about the paint getting on the outside. You'll clean it up with thinner. When you're done, you just fill it in like that. Whoops, that's a little bit much there, but don't worry about it. You can just kind of wipe it up. It's very easy. I think it looks a lot cleaner when it's done than when you use the markers. You can do whatever you want. You can even fill in the really big areas like I did up here. And this technique can be applied to the high-end master models, of Zoids, or any kind of model really. You can do this on any scale model. See how it just kind of fills in on its own. Okay, so these have had about 10 minutes to dry up here, and next you're going to take a cotton swab, dip it in some thinner, and then kind of dry it off a little bit, because if you have too much it'll actually just flow into the lines that you painted and kind of wipe it out. And just kind of clean it up. Wipe off the thinner on the outsides of the lines. Rub, 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 rub. That already looks cleaner. Oops, I smudged some down here. Oh well. Anyway, over here is one that I finished earlier. It's identical. Pardon me. I filled in all the lines. There's some still drying a little bit, but I already have it all cleaned off and stuff, and that's kind of what it'll look like when it's done. And you can use this technique on anything you want, really. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'll be doing some more tutorials in the future. Have a great day, guys.